Hey, morning, everyone. Morning warm up here. Today I was listening to a podcast by Jay Shetty called On Purpose, and he was interviewing Charles Duhigg. Charles Duhigg, you might know him. He's the author of Power of Habits and Smarter, Faster, Better. Now, I have read Smarter, Faster, Better. I have not read The Power of Habit, something that I have placed on my list. But in there, I'm going to put a link to this podcast in the warm up. I would highly recommend you listen to it. He had so many great things in there, and I want to try to unpack just a couple of them. The first one is simply this: is the difference between what he called, being happy, or what we call pleasure, versus a sense of self, right? A sense of feeling complete, and there's a difference there. So, for example, if I gave you a box of chocolates, it might make you happy. If you ate that entire box of chocolates, you probably would no longer be happy. But a sense of fulfillment, a sense of accomplishment comes when you know you have goals, and maybe you just take a bite of the chocolate and you put it away and you go, that chocolate was good. But the fact of the matter is that I have a sense of fulfillment, a sense of accomplishment, because I'm staying on my healthy path, right? And sometimes, having a bite of chocolate's not a big deal. Eating a little bit of sugar is not a big deal, but I still have a sense of self. And there's a difference between the two. So, for example, people that say, well, I can't get up early. That's a sense of pleasure because I like sleeping in. Sleep feels so good to me. It does. You're right. And by the way, folks, I feel the same way, right? In the mornings, yeah, sleep feels great. To sleep in, it's amazing. But the thing of it is, the sense of self, the sense of fulfillment comes when I do things even though I don't want to do them, right? And I get up, but I feel great because now I know, because I got up early and I ran my morning routine, I have a sense of fulfillment because I know that I'm going to take on the day better. And so, are you living in a world of instant gratification pleasure, or are you living in a world of a sense of fulfillment? The other one was about productivity. Now, listen to this. When you think about it, productivity is not what others say you should do to be productive. Well, I think that you're not productive, and here's what I think you should do to be productive. Productivity is when you set goals, you understand your goals, and you realize that on a daily basis you're doing 75 to 80% of the things you need to do to achieve your goals without stress and anxiety, right? Without stress and anxiety. And so if you're judging yourself based on what somebody else has told you should do to be productive, that's not going to help. Versus, do you know what your goals are? Do you look every day and say, hey, am I moving the needle forward? And did I have a good day? And are you giving yourself grace so when you don't do those things, you say, you know what? I didn't get to it today, but that's okay. I'm going to get back on track tomorrow. None of us do things perfectly. And that was the last thing that he kind of talked about, is accomplishment, right? What we know for you, when you have a great day, is when you achieve 75 to 90% of what you decided you wanted to do based on your goals, not what somebody else wanted you to do for yourself. So I want you to think about that. So think about this. So are there things you need to do to move the needle forward to get better that you may not want to do and not always feel like doing? Yes. Is that okay? Yes. Is your productivity that you've based your identity on, is it based on what others have told you need to do to be productive, or what you have set for yourself in terms of your goals to be productive? And last but not least, give yourself grace. Don't say things like, well, I'm never going to eat sugar again. That just can't happen. I'm going to exercise every single day. That just can't happen. That is going to lead to stress and anxiety when you don't do it, because you're going to feel like you failed. Versus say, you know what, I'm going to do the best I can to not eat sugar, and once in a while it's going to happen. I'm going to do the best I can to work out every day, but once in a while I may not do it, and that's okay. And also listen to the podcast, read his book, Power of Habit, Smarter, Faster, Better. All right, everybody, hey, make it a great day. Be awesome. Know somebody.